I love how spirit or signs around you are telling you to collectively calm the heck down. It's like, no, no, no. I know you're freaking out. I know that you're panicking. You're feeling numb. Between that and panic, don't worry. This is all good. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This is good. And you're just sitting there going, this isn't helping. I'm still feeling it. So yeah, I know that this can be a weird time for being loss of word, but you want to know what? This is part of the collective right now, and you got to understand that you're doing just fine wherever you are on this little bit of, funky energy. So this is your daily insight on life and love for November 30th, 2020, also being timeless. So if you're pulled to this at some point in your life, this could have a message for you. So hang out for a bit, take a listen, stick out to the end. There's going to be mini reads as there has been this new gravitation towards that, which I've been having fun with. So again, for November 30th, 2020, also being timeless. And if it is something that doesn't resonate in your life, since it is general and collective, just let it fall away. But my email address is in the description below and on the main page, and you can find me on any social platform. Reach out and ask questions about booking your own personal reading, and also I have a holiday sale, which includes all of my specialties. So go ahead and reach out and ask questions about that. I really look forward to speaking with you. This has been a lot of fun. So look, I'm seeing you freak out. I'm seeing like you are trying to be as patient as possible, making the best out of a very bad situation. This doesn't have to be dangerous, but the point of it being kind of that numb feeling or anxious feeling, I have rarely in the last few days seen anybody who is getting in this Zen-like state. It's always been that kind of on edge feeling. I understand that, but also Spirit's like, no, you're going to get your answer soon. Calm down. So what are we holding ourselves back from? What's the hesitance? Because, you see that something is coming to an end. This could be a union. This could be a life situation, like a big time life situation, maybe even your whole life taking a pivot moment. And that is absolutely fine. Of course, I'm going to speak out to the one or two of you that's really just having a debate on what kind of snack you want to try next. But a lot of you are going through massive changes, and it's that shock feeling. And it's, again, it's either that or you just kind of don't know how you feel. It feels like emotional purgatory. If you can't get yourself out of there, really the best thing to do is to surrender to that feeling completely. Let yourself remain in the hangman position. Let something gravitate towards you to where you'll just be, gradually pulled out of it. That's perfectly fine. You got to stop putting a time frame on when you should be over something or when you should be out of something. That is a load of garbage. And it's unnecessary anxiety. We don't need to put ourselves in that position. There's a lot of chaos already. You don't need to be there. So let's see. In doing the mini readings, they'll be tagged on at the end, so check the timestamp. But I want to go through them right now and see if any really resonate with where we are in the reading. Because this, what's so funny is, all right, so I'm not tired this moment, and I know I'm going to get yelled at by one of my dearies watching this, my dear friends. So, I don't know about you. Haven't been able to get to sleep until like 4 in the morning where I'm in the world, and that in itself is incredibly infuriating. Have you ever just laid there and tried to let yourself relax and fall asleep, and that's like the only thing that's not happening? So, you're laying there stiff and you're like, okay, just don't look at the clock. And then you have to look at the clock because it's usually on your phone and you're usually going to have to go get a drink or go to the restroom, God knows what. So it's really just cycling that. And then it's just kind of going into that twilight sleep and waking up infuriated that you couldn't sleep and also exhausted because you couldn't sleep. This is what I've experienced. This is what I've seen amongst the collective. And I'm just really telling you, one, to complain. I really feel like complaining about it for a solid second. And two, to really let you know that, hey, complain with me. You're in good company. Let's complain. All right. I had a lot of cards in this mini read, like they were flying out. So let's see, we have retirement, windfall, spiritual growth, moving, volunteer, healthcare change, and self-employment. This in the mini read was really interesting because I really felt the the sorrow and having to let go of something that had so much gravity in your life. And I feel a sneeze coming. Thank you. To retire this, it feels like, God, why did I put so much time in this? Or why does it have to even go? It's been here for so long. Well, it's kind of a difficult answer. Yeah, this has been something that's probably long overdue. And I think there's a level of codependence on this. I don't care if it's a person. I don't care if it's a situation. This is that need to just dig your claws into it and just keep it next to you, because understanding this is very safe. And it's just something that is weighing you down. It's like the ball and chain. You don't need to hold on to it. And when you retire that, first off, don't expect it to happen like that. It'll happen fast, but it is not a switch. Trust me. The windfall that's coming in, this is really kicking you into gear in this entirely new chapter, even book in your life. And I think that even though this is something that you don't want to walk away from, you actively are surrendering to it. You are putting it back. You are putting it where it needs to go and belong. And this is also putting you in a position of where you need to go. The spiritual growth in this tough decision and this active life pivot and choice is immense. So the healthcare, you're going to start to realize this. It feels like a complete realignment of almost your skeleton structure, if that even makes sense. It feels like, as I'm sitting here talking to you about this, it feels like every bone in my body wants to stretch and crack. So yeah, I could have talked over my dog's barking and tried to act like nothing was happening, but that would have been so awkward for everything. All right, so the healthcare. I really feel like the entire body is trying to stretch, and this definitely feels like some sort of awesome physical ascension. So the self-employment, I kind of want to get clarity on that. Hang tight one second. We're going to see what we're going to be pulled to. So I'm going to shuffle these bad boys in what I started the beginning of the reading with, because I'm being pulled to that. So stay optimistic. Your dreams are kind of... Wait. Did I? I did. Okay, so that's going to be the next part of the mini reads. I'm staring at it completely blank. Self-employment. You're not relying on anybody in this situation. There's kind of... Okay, so look, I have 3 cards here. This is all I was guided to pull. All of which are in reverse. Look at that. This feels like you taking on the challenge solely without any sort of help. It feels like a one-man journey. And please understand you're not alone. But it feels like a one-man journey because they're relying on help and people connecting in the past to meet you at a certain destination. It feels like an utter failure, and also feels patronizing. So this, I'm seeing that you're kind of done with waiting for an opportunity to present itself. As you retire whatever this issue is and you start to feel better, you are actively creating these opportunities for yourself. You're creating a platform. You're creating a life, a lifestyle even. Actually, that feels more accurate to say lifestyle. So the victory, it's not in others. This is in you. when you are taking the lead in this one and you are dragging yourself out of this place of hangman position, of emotional purgatory, this is when you start to recognize the success, recognize the change, and start to be open to more beautiful agape love. And yes, I'm coughing a lot, and it's because I swallowed weird. So, okay. This is emotional maturity, which is meaning that you're not letting yourself naively be pulled by your heart. I'm not calling you naive. I would be infuriated if somebody was calling me that, and it has happened in the past, like a while ago. But still, don't you get infuriated when somebody says that to you? Not calling you naive. This is acknowledging how much you have grown so you don't feel naive and being pulled in a certain direction. So it's a huge peace of mind, and it's something that is abundant, and it's something that you have this amazing feeling of control over. And again, this is really making me feel like, first off, the heart is wide open in accepting this, and you can literally see this change and physically feel that uplifting feeling inside of yourself, which I can totally dig. So let's see where else we're going. Alrighty. We're going to retire these bad boys. And let's see. We have stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true, believe it or not. In this time of void, it's coming. It's coming. There's light at the end of the tunnel. It's just nobody flipped on the stupid switch yet, which you are going to be flipping on yourself. It'll come. You will find it. It's along the wall. Promise you. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Unless it's to do something illegal or, anything like that. We're not going to go with that. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Isn't it funny what a miracle is? You expect it to be this grand, old, huge universal gesture in front of you, like walking through a door and it's this entire new life living in Candyland. No. This can be something as subtle as finding a $5 bill on the ground and having this ability to suddenly buy something that you have needed, that you were short of before. These little things showing up. It's you being provided by the universe and you taking into this great sense of comfort that you will always be taken care of and that there's always a way to make something work for you. And this is also knowing that this is meant for your life. So we have make a decision and accept heaven's help. All right. So you've prayed for help. So get out of the way and let heaven help you. All right. Sit down, shut up. You asked for this. Now go. All right. Sorry about the shaky camera. I'm kind of animated right now. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition, make a decision. This is talking about that emotional purgatory. Don't make a decision that it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like it's time. I'm telling you that, there's never going to be a perfect time, but you know that this is not the time to make it yet. It's feeling the pressure to make it. And this is invoking that fear of you missing the boat. If you can't force yourself to make a decision authentically right now, wait. The opportunity, you are creating it. And this is you getting through that static. And what's on the other side of that? It's all these little life-changing decisions. But again, it's time for you to start to stretch. So, let's see. I had to actually look up how to say the name because I didn't want to screw it up. She's this amazing musical artist, Imogen Heap. There you go. Seeking and finding, memories, take the next step now, and new career. So I said it in the mini reads. You'll see it if you go to the end. I'm going to tell you, check out the song Hide and Seek. I don't know why. Well, I know why because it says seeking and finding right here. But, normally I could brush that off. But I'm actually feeling that this is probably an important message in the song right now. So if you want to, go for it. If not, it's not like I can make you do it. So take the next step now, the memories, and making this decision to move on, take the next step. It's not a light decision. I do feel like there is some part of you that is sad and sorrowful and having to, as the card said before, retire this situation from your life. It's not acting like it didn't happen or that entire phase of your life wasn't important. It got you to where you are, which is to here, which is going to take you to there. Take the experiences with you and take the memories and take everything that you got out of it with you. So it's not going to be forgotten. It's going to be this important chapter in your life. So this in taking the next the next step now, the new career, it's really your new life that you're working on. So this is what we have. That you only meant well. Wait, I actually want to look at the lyrics while I have you, so hang on. I had to edit it out because it was doing this whole sound that I couldn't find. I have like 100 tabs open. I'm so sorry. So, okay. So, Imogen Heap, hide and seek lyrics. Where are we? What the hell is going on? The dust has only begun to form. Crop circles in the carpet. Sinking feeling. Spin me around again. Rub my eyes. This can't be happening. When busy streets, a mess with people, would stop to hold their heads heavy. Hide and seek. Trains and sewing machines. All those years. They were here first. Oily marks appear on the walls where pleasure moments hung before the takeover, the sweeping, insensitivity, all of this still life, hide and seek. Trains and sewing machines, blood and tears, where were here, they were here first. What'd you say? That you only meant well. Well, of course you did. What'd you say? That it's all for the best? Of course it is. Of course it is. What'd you say? That it's just what we need. You decided this. What'd you say? What did she say? So it goes on. I've read like 2/3 of it. Screw it, I'll read the rest. Ransom notes keep falling out of your mouth. Mid-sweet talk. Newspaper word cutouts. Speak, no feeling. No, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit. You don't care a bit. Ransom notes keep falling out of your mouth. Mid-sweet talk. Newspaper word cutouts. Speak, no feeling. No, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit. You don't care a bit. Oh no, you don't care a bit. 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 So it kind of ends in a funky way, but listen to the song, listen to the feeling in it, and listen to the lyrics. There's something in there that it's talking about this. Check it out. So now that we have had our Kumbaya hot moment, and I read you that song, where are we going to take this, my dear? All right. I'm being pulled to the archetypes. I want to see what's going on with you. So, Spirit, what's the guidance in archetypes? Mystic. You are truly connecting with Spirit and Source on this one. It's so funny how the cards are coming out and this deep, profound meaning. And it's like I was watching the Leo King and I was talking about November 30th and it being that pivotal moment of time where you're making a choice. Are you going to try and cling to an old story, or are you going to accept this new and what is really you and what you really want? You're not hostage to anything. You're not hostage to yourself. Make a decision that's going to be something that is completely amazing and unfolding for your particular soul journey. So we have the Mystic. You in union with Source, with Spirit, with God, whatever you want to call it. The Avenger is in reverse, so we're going to read it, and then I'm going to pull from the other deck. Resorting to violence in the name of a cause. This is not violence. We are not at battle here. The battle is already begun. You are coming out of the battle. Battle of the minds, battle of wills, physical battles. This is all coming to an end. And then we have The Samaritan in reverse, exacting appreciation or and recognition for the help that you offer. And we have detective in reverse. Voyeurism, falsifying information. Truth is going to be revealed. And in this time of chaos that we are coming out of, I want you to look back and I want you to look now and I want you to keep looking forward and see who is helping and who's running to help and what position that you play in this one, because I'm seeing that there's a lot of waking up. There's a lot of life and coming alive in this one, but it also seems like unification of people who are going to be progressive and helping and moving forward with one another. And I know how kumbaya and woozy that sounds, it's not lost on me, but there is a clear view on ascension, help, and unity. So let's see. I feel like I'm being pulled to another card. We have the student. New world, new you. Start taking notes. This is going to be something where you have to put yourself in the beginner's position. So humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Absolutely. In this new life, in this new world, you are in the beginning position. And you want to know what? Again, as the reading said before in the very beginning, you are in good company. Absolutely everybody's starting off new with this. And I really think that it's something where we can, God, here I go again with the kumbaya and the wooshiness of it, but it's really true. That, you know, that unity, the coming together, this, I don't know, union. That's the best I got for it. So I want to get closing message right now before I kick you off to the mini read. Spirit, this has been a reading that is difficult and coming to bringing everybody together. Can I get some closing messages? The star card, that is hopefulness and it's awakening and it's emotional healing. There's more to it that's coming out. I know that you're afraid. I know that you're afraid that you've missed something. Maybe it's all in your head. Maybe even I'm absolutely crazy. And well, I'm seeing that that's the hesitance in it. Could this possibly be real? Yes, it's not as dramatic as you think. This is very gradual. All right, so there's a needing to walk away, move on, and there's a feeling of loss and rejection, but it's leading into the Wheel of Fortune. The walking away is the heavy heart that you have in walking away from this. Then I want this card too. There's nothing to defend, nothing that you have to fight for in this change. Just surrender and go along your way. Everything is in divine order with this one, even at this pause, even at this point of hesitance. I sincerely hope that this made sense, and I hope that if you have questions about booking your own session, check the email address below. Definitely reach out on social platforms and say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. Ask me about the holiday sale and the services I provide. And I hope that you have an amazing day. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know that you're greatly loved and appreciated. Bye for now. So this looks like actual complete and utter surrender. Now, we can say it like that, but really it's dropping the BS, dropping the guard, and letting go of something that has been needing to be retired, and it literally says retired for a very long time. It's stopping the fight for something that really is outdated in your world. But what I gotta say is awesome about that is it's clearing the space for what seems to be something of higher purpose. What that is, I don't know. It sounds kind of vague, but this is pushing you to move on into the next step of your life, and you are completely throwing yourself into it, whatever it looks like. It's mainly to get the anxiety and the stress off your life and really to accept something amazing, wonderful, and expansive. And this is going to involve something that it feels self-empowerment and purpose really is what I was getting at. But I hope this made sense. Stay safe, have fun. Bye, love. So check out the song by Imogen Heap, and it's Hide and Seek. What came out in this reading was seeking and finding memories, take the next step now, and new career. It does seem sorrowful that you are moving on from this particular life phase. I think this is something that has been clung on to. And I also am worried that you are thinking that as you have to make this difficult decision to move on, to take the next step, it somehow diminishes the importance and the rawness of what you have been in for so long. It's not a light switch. It's not as if it's night and day. This is a new chapter, new you, but you can't just leave this behind as if it were nothing. This, you get to take every part of that experience and every part of that memory with you. And again, it's kind of like a bittersweet and sorrowful goodbye to that. But what you are embarking on and what you are embracing is absolutely unearthly magical. So I hope that this made sense. Stay safe, have fun. Well, it looks like you're feeling stuck, and you want to know what? You're in good company. And what's funny is personal readings and collective readings have been talking about decisions to make. And a lot of you are at a place of indecision. So please don't feel like you're the alien in this one and that that you're somehow missing the boat on this one. If you're stuck in emotional purgatory, that's fine. You will do the work to get out of it. This, surrender to that feelings of purgatory and see what sparks your interest immediately. This could take time. Stop putting a time frame on it for yourself. You're not going to miss the boat. You're not too late. You're not doing, something that is inactive for you. You are in this position for a very specific purpose. And this is saying in that tranquility, there's going to be something that's gravitating towards you, that divine magic. Have faith that you're going to jump on this when the time is appropriate, and that this is going to be a better outcome than you had let yourself get caught up with a moment ago when you were starting to feel that sense of either numbness or fade. But it's coming to an end. So I hope that this made sense. Stay safe, have fun.